Hey guys, welcome to the first object-oriented programming tutorial, which is a part of the Python for Beginners series. In this video, we'll be looking at what object-oriented programming is and why it's used. Now, we all already know what objects are, right? You are an object. I am an object. And even the camera that I'm using to record this video right now is an object. Even this ball is an object. Let's take a closer look at this ball first. Now, this ball is blue in color, right? And it has a size. It is small in size. Now, that's the data that's associated with this ball. Right? The data is the color and also the size. Now let's look at the behavior of this ball, what this ball is capable of doing. This ball can bounce, right? Can bounce off of surfaces, and it can also roll on surfaces. Now bouncing and rolling are the behaviors that are associated with this ball object. Now it's easy enough to write this in code, right? We can name this ball as ball1, and then we can say ball1 underscore color is equal to blue as a string, right? And then we can say ball1 dot size equals small again as a string. And then we can also code the behaviors of this object by using functions. We can define a ball1 underscore bounce function, right? This function is going to make the ball bounce. For now, we're just going to use the pass keyword in the bounce function because we're not going to write any code that's going to do the animation of a bouncing ball here. That's for another video. This video is about object-oriented programming, so let's keep it simple. Now we use the pass keyword here because if we don't write any code there, Python is going to throw an error at us, right? To prevent getting an error thrown at us, we use the pass keyword, and the pass keyword is going to tell Python to just ignore the function whenever it is called. Right. So now we have a ball1.bounce function. Now we can also create a ball1.roll function, right, which is going to make the ball roll. Now this was easy enough. We've already coded the ball object, right? But what if you wanted to code two ball objects? How would you do that? Simple enough, right? We can just copy this code, paste it again, and then instead of saying ball1 everywhere, we can change it to be ball2. What if you wanted three balls? Same thing again, right? You can just copy paste it and change ball2 into ball3 everywhere. But what if you wanted to keep track of 100 balls? How would you do that? Are you going to copy paste the same code 100 times? No, of course not. That makes no sense. This is where object-oriented programming comes in. What we wrote here, this code, is not object-oriented code. It's just normal code that we usually write, right? Now let's write some object-oriented code. Now the idea of object-oriented programming is that there is a blueprint, right? Here we create a blueprint of the ball object. Now we're not creating the ball object itself. We're defining the blueprint for how that ball object should be made, right? That is the blueprint for our ball object. And then using that blueprint, we can easily create how many ever ball objects we wanted in code. Like 100 balls if you want, even 1,000, why not? But how would we use this in code? That's what we'll be looking at in the next video. And until then, remember, anybody can code.